evening. Welcome to Rosalind Court. My name's Morag Butler, and tonight live and with an audience, we have Ajay Srivastav and Vinod Keral, who will be offering us a unique fusion of musical genre. I wrote that, honestly, I did. So, we've got team members Roger and Sandra, fresh back from cruising around Britain. Thank you. Oh, thank you for coming back. Yeah?
Somebody asked me.
Somebody, yeah, okay. The raffle this week, we have 2 first prizes. That's first and second prize. Huh? We've got 2 CDs, okay, which is rather good. And for third prize, we have the ever-popular Who Gives a Crap emergency toilet roll. Okay, you join the raffle by, all the people here are in the raffle already, you'll be pleased to know. Anyone at home who's watching during the live stream, you join the raffle by donating to Ajay and Vinod, because they have to get home, you know. They come from North London, they've got a long way home, so, you know, they need the money to get home, and I honestly don't want them hanging around here. And also, if you join it, if you can't donate, a couple of quid would be lovely. If everybody gave a couple of quid, they'd be really, really happy. But if you can't, and I understand some people can't, if you join in the live chat, then you are also joined in the raffle. Okay, so that's good. If you're donating after the event, like after the pub's shut, can you say who it is that you want your money to go to? Because then that makes it a lot easier for us to get it to the right person. We've got reduced people in the room for reasons of safety, and so it's really more important to get donations to pay the performers here. Okay. Now, Christopher. This is a great moment where I sing a song to you. So everyone at home, you can put the kettle on. And but before I do that, can I just give a quick shout out to the music department of Royal Holloway College, part of London University, because Chris is doing a PhD there in folk music at the moment. And he worked there for many, many years. And I've performed there in the student bar a few times, so they clearly know a good thing when they hear it. But you've probably heard that arts and music are under threat in HE at the moment, so they're fighting the possibility of some serious, serious cuts. So here's good luck to them in their fight to survive, and a song to reassure them that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. I think that's what it means. Anyway, so. Okay. This is a song by Jerry Williams, made famous by Eric Clapton. Okay. Lately I've been running on faith. What else can a poor girl do? But my world will be right when love comes over you. Lately I've been talking in my sleep. Can't imagine what I'd have to say, except my world will be right when love comes back my way. I've always been one to take each and every day. Seems by now I'd find someone who'd care. Thank you. Thank you. Recently, there's been an increasing debate in the arts about how we can make all aspects of our lives more diverse and more open to a huge range of backgrounds, the backgrounds that have made England what it is today. Indeed, the English Folk Dance and Song Society is running a conference on this very subject soon, and we're closely involved in this. There's always been a sympathy between English pop and folk and Indian music. Think of the Beatles, the incredible string band, Jodie Stretcher and Krishna Bhatt. Indian influences also enter modern folk through instruments like the banister and the shruti box. Bansitar, banister, that's more something to do with a staircase, isn't it? I do apologise. The bansitar and the shruti box. However, Ajay and Vinod, who we are proud to present tonight, have committed themselves to taking this approach even further, not just incorporating different instruments, but also seeking to combine the insights of Indian theology with the immediacy of American blues. Ajay and Vinod, the stage is yours.
The American bluesman, Buddy Guy, he said he gets really annoyed when people ask him to play pure blues. Buddy says there's no such thing as pure blues. He says blues is a gumbo, and you gotta throw in whatever you got into that pot. So I took inspiration from him, and I threw in my Indian heritage. I threw in my British upbringing, and I threw in my American influences. And I stirred that pot, and I looked at it. And what I got was karmic blues. Do you think everything that you do will come back to you? Every action, reaction is sanction of what you choose. There is no wrong or right, there is no day or night, old or new. Staring infinity in the face, there's no win or lose. It's just your karmic blues. It's your fate to be waiting at the back of the queue. And you question your thoughts and your deeds. Well, what did I do? Trying to find peace of mind, trying to search for the answer that's true. What's it take to awake from this dream? You're so confused. It's just your karmic blues. earth, so what's new? And you're spinning around and around on the earth, just passing through. In the end, can you mend and transcend to somebody new? Well, don't ask me, can't you see I'm like you? I ain't no Mahaguru. I just got karmic blues. Thank you. There's a line being drawn round the world today, full of fear and suspicion, insecurity and hate. Forces us to defend, apologize and fight back. It tests our resolve, all the while it attacks. There's a line being drawn around the world today. Which side of that line do you stand, by the way? There's a line being drawn around the world today. Across every child that's born, every creed and race. Everywhere you go, everyone you meet, every heart, every mind, every thought and belief. There's a line being drawn around the world today. Which side of that line do you stand, by the way? There's a line being drawn across my very soul that forces me to question who I can call my own. It pushes me to answer where I belong, puts me in the dark, judges me right or wrong. There's a line being drawn across my very soul. I'm gonna walk that line. I'm gonna walk that line. I'm gonna walk that line till the day I'm gone. Thank you. Vinod Keral here on the tabla. It's so really nice to be playing in front of a live audience. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you for having us as well. This next song, I started out writing it as a protest song, talking about the things in the world that just, you know, were wrong for me. And what I found was that while I was writing it, I was getting angry and I was getting wound up. And so I took a step back and I thought, hey, this is the problem. I'm going down this cycle of negativity and cycle of anger, and that isn't going to do me any good. And I realized the basic philosophies of the Vedas is the idea is you need to break out of the cycle, where it's the cycle of negativity, ultimately you break out the cycle of life and join the infinite. So I put that down, so the song goes from this kind of anger and frustration into the reminder of the idea of taking a step back, finding inner peace, and breaking out of that cycle. This one is called Break the Circle. solutions are spiritual healers. None of them gonna set me free, 'cause ain't nobody got the truth for me. Don't believe in the legal system, no justice for me or you. Rich and guilty walking free, and all the poor gotta pay for the truth. Well, I break the circle, gotta break the circle. I gotta break the circle of birth, rebirth. Gotta break the circle, gotta break the circle. Gotta break the circle of birth, rebirth. A more gray area, right is right and wrong is wrong. Ain't digging on the situation. We get weaker and the strong stay strong. I don't believe in altruism. Somebody stands to gain. Nobody gets something for nothing. All of us are to blame. Gotta break the circle. Gotta break the circle. Gotta break the circle of birth, rebirth. Gotta break the circle. Break the circle, gotta break the circle of birth, rebirth. Transitory. Break the circle, 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 break the circle. Thank you. This next song kind of was inspired by a friend of mine. We used to hang out with each other kind of when we were kids, and I remember one time I said to him, because you know when you're younger, you think you've just like realized what life is all about. And I said to him, Stefan, I've realized that life, you know what? It's all about categories, and like, you know, you just fit in. There's well-defined things like black, white, left, right, you know, and you just got to fit in, and you know that's how you move forward. That's what life's about. And quick as a flash, he said, you know, Ajay, you are right. Life is all about the categories. I said, yeah. And he looked at me and he said, but you don't fit in any one of them. And I was quite gutted. But then we went for a walk, and we just walked around the block, and these residential houses with paving stones. And eventually he stopped and he started looking down, and he said, Ajay, come and look at this. And there were these two paving stones, and in between them, this little tiny flower was growing out of the concrete, just like pushed its way in between these big paving stones. He said, and Stefan said to me, you know, you're between the cracks here, but you know, as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you're comfortable with yourself, you will break through. You know, you have that power. So this one is about that. It's about not fitting in, but empowering yourself with the fact that you do not fit in. It's called Between the Cracks. Too bright for the night sky, I'm too dark for the dawn. not good enough for heaven, and this world just closed the door. Well, I walk the line between what's right and wrong. I fight the cause, pretending I'm strong. I stand alone, I'm told I don't belong. Well, cast aside a community of one, and I fall between the cracks of your world. I fall between the cracks of my life. I fall between the cracks and it burns to my soul. Too old to live the dream, but I'm too young for your respect. So far from all I want and too close to all I regret. So go ahead, try and define me. Take me out of this place where I'm never getting hurt. Got so much to say, too unknown or familiar. I'm losing my faith. Well, life is on the edge. I ain't playing it safe, and I fall between the cracks of your world. I fall between the cracks of my life. I fall between the cracks and it burns to my soul. Thank you. Watch the sunset in the hope that I forget the broken memories that tear me up inside. I'm searching out for every last ray of the sun. It's all I need to keep my dreams alive. Falling out, falling out, falling out your name, oh Lord, oh Lord. I watch the night skies, questioning the reason why I feel the comfort of darkness tonight. I'm searching out for shooting stars to crying for. It's all I need to keep my dreams alive. I'm calling out, calling out, calling out your name, oh Lord, oh Lord. I watch the sunrise, drying up my teary eye. I bow my head, I'm blinded by your grace. I'm searching out for the keys to my unopened door, one that leads me to a higher place. I'm calling out, calling out, calling out your name, oh Lord. Oh Lord, oh, oh, Thank you. Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Ajay, 1 minute. Can I just talk to the people who are at home, please? Because I'm sure you're enjoying it as much as we are. It's really wonderful music. But if you could possibly donate a little bit to Ajay and Vinod, that would be absolutely brilliant. They need an income now. You know, they're professional performers. They need an income, and our tickets are limited here, so we really need more donations from home. If you could, you know, you who've just rolled home from the pub, if you could just get out your cards and send them a couple of quid, that would be brilliant. Thank you very much. Back to you two.
Thank you very much. As we said earlier, a lot of my songs are influenced by Vedic philosophy. One of my favorite stories is the Mahabharata, which is like a huge epic. It's kind of similar to the Iliad. And within that, there's a story of, basically right at the end, is a huge battle, as there often is in big stories. There's a huge battle between good and evil. And this one thing in particular, which really captured my heart, was the story of Arjun. Arjun was the greatest warrior of the day. He was gifted by the gods with these great weapons. He had amazing powers, and he was good and he was pure and clear of mind. And just before the battle, he asked his charioteer to take the chariot right into the middle of the battlefield. because he wanted to see who he was fighting. He wanted to see, who he was up against, I guess. And so his charioteer took the chariot to the middle of the field, and Arjun, this great warrior, looked across, and he immediately broke down and started to cry. He was cowering at the bottom of his chariot. And his charioteer looked at him and he said, Arjun, you're the greatest warrior. You're strong, you're brave, you're gifted by the gods. What's the matter? And Arjun just said, I can't do this. I'm looking across there and I'm seeing other people. I'm seeing fathers, sons, brothers. What's the point of all of this? We will fight, we'll kill, we might win. What is the point? And his charioteer then spoke to him, and he spoke to him about the ideology of dharma, which is duty. And in this particular point in time, Arjun's duty was to fight. He was trained to be a warrior. So what he needed to do was just focus on his duty and not worry about the outcomes. It wasn't for him to say, what the outcomes would be. It was just the time for him to do his duty. And then the charioteer showed Arjun his true form, because his charioteer was Krishna, the incarnation of Vishnu. And he showed Arjun everything. It was a glimpse into the infinite, and it kind of put things in perspective for Arjun. And the thing that struck me about the story, so that the discourse that the charioteer gave, that Krishna gave, is what we now call the Bhagavad Gita, which talks about karma and dharma, duty and action, and the importance of aligning your actions to your duty and not concerning yourselves with the outcome, just being focused on what you're supposed to be doing, your calling in life. As great as the philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita is, that small relationship between the two of them, of Arjun and Krishna, the charioteer, his guru, his mentor, struck me as something which is like something we all need in everyday life. We need someone to guide us, someone to remind us what we're here for, what our duty is. Sometimes when we're traveling to gigs, I'll be like, Vin, oh man, this is like, life's too stressful, I can't be dealing with this. And Vin will put me right. He is like, even though I'm driving, I just like to say, Vin is my charioteer. He'll just like put me straight. You need, whether you want to call him a mentor, a wingman, a therapist, a guru, we all need that someone to guide us through life. And this song is called Charioteer. Take my arrow, string it to my bow, try to take my aim. It's hard to tell my friends from enemies, everybody shares the blame. And it's all a call to action, and it's all in duty's name, and it's all move on, play another game. And who will be my charioteer, standing by my side, will guide me through this battlefield of life. As I get older and time moves faster, it's easy not to care. Take one step forward, I step on someone who said life was fair. And it's all about the profit, and it's all about beauty's name, and it's all about the need to survive, move on, play another game. And who will be my charioteer, standing by my side, who'll guide me through this battlefield of life, of life. Thank you. So when I was growing up, my dad insisted that when people came to the house, I greeted them with namaste, and when they left the house, I said goodbye, saying namaste. And so, but he never explained to me why, because I was a kid, probably wouldn't understand. And one time I was feeling a bit cocky, so I said to him, Dad, why do we only have one word for hello and goodbye? Like in English, there's hello and goodbye. It's, two separate words for each occasion. We only have one, so that's not so great, is it, Dad? And he looked at me, one of those looks, the look.
Disgusted.
Disgusted. He was just like upset with me. He said, you know what? One day you will understand. But he didn't explain it to me. Because that's what dads do. They tell you when you're wrong, but they don't explain why. So, eventually when I got older, I started reading a lot more about my Indian heritage, my culture, and I found out that namaste is actually an amazing word. It's more than a greeting; it's actually a blessing. It's a recognition that the person in front of you has the same element of the divine within them as you do, and it is a connection of two souls. So in a sense, it's a prayer, saying a prayer for someone. So, and it's a wonderful start to any kind of relationship, however transient or temporary. It's a beautiful way to connect. So I wrote a song about it. This one is called, As I Do. This one is called Namaste. Divine in you, you are my blessing for today. There is no distance between our souls. Together we can find a way. We can find a way. Bow down to the divine in you. You are a mirror to my sight. Open my heart out for you to see. We share the same eternal light. Eternal light. You are the light, the love, the beauty and the truth. You are the shadow and the sun. You are the place in which the universe resides, and here together we are one. We are as one. Bow down to the divine in you, and though we may still disagree, if we surrender our thoughts to love, then in that moment we are free. Yes, we are free. Bow down to the divine in you. Thank you. This next song is called Third Eye. It's kind of inspired by my love of meditation and chanting. Chanting's like, you know, I guess in mainstream media, people kind of think it's a bit of a weird thing, but we all chant. We all sing along to songs. We do it together, and it makes us feel better. This one incorporates a Sanskrit chant of Om Namah Shivaya, which is kind of a celebration of Lord Shiva. Shiva is seen as the destroyer, but it's not such a bad thing because he destroys things purely so that something new can evolve. You know, it's not an end. It's the start of a new beginning, basically. So this one is called Third Eye. And feel free to chant along, Om Namah Shivaya. It's to clear your mind, basically, and you know, find inner peace. So here we go. Carry that way. True liberation matter of state. Om Namo Namo Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Namo Om Namo Shivaya. Reveal all that cosmic grace. Open your third eye. Realize yourself any moment, anywhere. Trust in the mantra to help you find your way. Let the words vibrate in your heart and purify your soul. That your inner self will be one with the cosmic whole. Om Namo Namo Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Namo Om Namo Shivaya. Feel all that cosmic grace. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Thank you. We're doing for time. Have we got time for another one? One more. Okay, cool. Let's think. Let's do the path.
I had a feeling you're going to say it.
Sorry, my hands get really sweaty. When you're practicing at home, your hands never get sweaty. As soon as you come on stage, your hands just like... Okay, this one is called The Path. Again, the story behind it is quite simple. You know, me and my dad, we argue a lot, and one of our favorite things that we argue about is when we're in the car is which is the best way to go home. Or, you know, the best route. I think I know all the best routes. He thinks he knows all the best routes, and we argue. One time we were like literally just shouting at each other in the car, and we parked up. We got home and we parked up, and my mum in the back serenely said, "Look, we got home. Did it really matter which way we took?" Quite deep. My mum is always deep like that. She doesn't say much, but when she does, it counts. And it's true, you know, we all take different paths. We all have different paths that we take. You know, neither of them is right one, neither of them is wrong one. It's just your one. And as long as you get to where you want to get to, and maybe even if you don't get to where you want to get to, it's all fine. This one is called The Path. Doesn't matter how long it took. Some people fight and go the distance. And some choose to take the trail unknown. And some walk the path of least resistance. Each path for all leads home. So wipe your tears, the worst is over. Emotions keep you from the truth. Your battles are your own creation. Sometimes you have to lose. Some people fight and go the distance. And some choose to take the trail unknown. And some walk the path of least resistance. Each path for all leads home. Look at yourself, don't need a mirror. See what you are from within. And while your vision's getting clearer, just let it all begin. Just let it all begin. Yeah. Just let it all begin. Yeah. Some people fight and go the distance. And some choose to take the trail unknown. And some walk the path of least resistance. Each path for all leads home. Well, each path for all leads home. Each path for all leads home. Thank you.
You take two because you're playing two instruments.
Took three, they're chicken.
Right, take one. Gimme. Thank you very much. Okay, now comes. That was brilliant, thank you. That was brilliant, thank you very much. But we've got to do the raffle, okay. Sandra and Roger, you have won Karmic Blues. Could you hand that over to Roger, please? Yep. Okay. Second, Caroline Langston. Caroline Langston, she's on the internet. Yep, okay. Caroline, can you tell us what your address is, please, so I can send this? Can you? Oh, brilliant. Oh, it's your cast, great. Okay. Fabulous. Oh, this is keeping themselves to themselves. PK, you've won a toilet roll. Is that you? Oh, that's fabulous. Thank goodness you don't live in America, because The bloke who won it last week lived in America. Guess how much it costs to send a toilet roll to America? Go on. Up. More. £17 to send it. So I didn't. I have to say I didn't. What I did was I took the cover off it and sent him the cover and said, put your own toilet roll in it. Fantastic. That was really, really great. Thank you so much. Can I just thank tonight's socially distanced team, live streaming director Roger, best boy auto cue and cameras Chris, sound engineer Brian, donations chat social media Sandra, and Jack's at home, and in her pinny at the bar Una. Hooray! We're live here with a small audience. If you go to We Got Tickets or Ring Morag here, you can book to come and sit here and watch people in advance. And all the old concerts are on www.roslingcourt.com/concerts. You can watch them all. We're live streaming the first hour because we need the donations to supplement the tickets and because we've got a wider audience now and we like to share with lots of different people. We're moving to Thursdays, although we've got a few Saturdays coming up still, so check what's happening. We're going to take a break for the next week because we were going to go to Sandwich Festival, but it's sadly cancelled. Yeah. On July the 10th, we have Maddie Morris, who is a Radio 2 Folk Award winner. On July the 17th, we have Tobiah and Colette O'Leary with a keyboards player who's called Stephen. July the 22nd, we have We Are Muffy, who are coming all the way from Cornwall to play here. Imaginative fusion of voice and interesting instrumentation. Thank you, Ajay and Vinod. Thank you for everybody at home for supporting. Thank you, Vinod, for supporting live chat, live music. And we're going to get another song out of them, I hope. Yeah. Brilliant. And then we're going to have a break here. Sorry, you at home. That's the end for you. And then we're going to have some more after that. Okay? Right. Thank you very much.
This next one, so I'm a big lover of the blues, and I grew up with the mythology of Robert Johnson going to the crossroads at midnight and selling his soul to the devil and acquiring great guitar talents and songs. And I love that story. But I grew up in a Hindu household where my mother told me that, if you pray to the goddess Saraswati, she will boon you with gifts such as talent and stuff. So my whole life I've kind of had, the devil on one side and the goddess on the other side. I'm not sure where my loyalties lie still. This song is called Six-Armed Goddess. six-armed God is gonna sanctify my soul. I said a six-armed God is gonna sanctify my soul. She gonna love me with a shaktiness, make me lose control. Well, six-armed Goddess, love me and take me home. Yeah, six-armed Goddess, love me and take me home. Vinod Keral in the tabla here. Vinod Keral. Thank you.
Ajay, Srivastav and Vinod Keral, thank you very much. You've been brilliant. Yeah, thank you very much. My name's Maura Butler. We'll see you at 7:30 on the 10th, which is a Saturday with Maddie Morris. See you then. Okay, bye.